again, wrestling fans, this is our main event. In this contest, there will be no disqualifications, 1 hour time limit, 1 fall to a finish. For both the GALLI Lucha Libre Championship and the Underground Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, from the Ivy Leagues, 185 pounds, the GALLI Lucha Libre Champion, GPA. His opponent in the corner to my left, from the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, 245 pounds. He is the undefeated Underground Heavyweight Champion, the Voodoo King, Mojo McQueen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time, and it is possibly the biggest match that we've ever promoted here at Underground Wrestling. The undefeated Underground Champion, a man who has not lost here in 2 years, not since the inception of the company, Mojo McQueen, taking on the GALLI Lucha Libre Champion, GPA. This is a rematch. They met once before and GPA came up short, but coming out of that intense and bitter rivalry with Jesus Bryce, GPA is a new man. He is more ruthless, he is more fearless, and he is tougher than he's ever been before. Will those changes to him as a human being be enough for him to become champion? And we see it right there. He would have never done that almost a year ago when they first met. But was it a mistake as Mojo is just hammering on the academic standard?
And that, he can say, thank you, Jesus Bryce, because that's what he did for him. Jesus Bryce brought out that mean streak in him.
Oh, a backhand across the face from GPA. Mojo just throwing him into the buckles and lighting him up with body shots. Oh, and he caught him on the temple with one of those punches.
Both of these men are at the top of their game right now.
Oh my God, GPA just spit on him. Low bridge from GPA sends Mojo out to the floor. GPA charges baseball slide right to the ribs. The intensity reverberating from GPA throughout the entire Underground arena. And now playing mind games with Mojo, changing course on him. Just baiting Mojo. And the fans may like it, they may not. But at the end of the day, he's getting inside Mojo's head.
And he is oozing confidence right now. Look at him. He's a new man.
He is. He really is.
I said it at the end of the show. Jesus Bryce doing what he did.
Oh, what a drop kick. Covers him one, only one.
Jesus Bryce did him a favor. He has prepared him for this step in his career, bringing that viciousness out, giving him that confidence. He's on the next level now.
But is that enough to beat the man that no one has been able to beat, the baddest man in Underground, Mojo McQueen? That is what we find out here tonight. A series of shoulder tackles in the corner, just driving the air out of the chest of GPA. Mojo charges, GPA evades. Clothesline from GPA sends Mojo over the top to the floor.
And Mojo has been through some battles recently himself.
When GPA's got his box.
Mojo telling him, you don't want to do that. No.
Owen just spitting into the box of Mojo, telling him exactly what he thinks of his antics.
Desecrating something that is sacred to Mojo McQueen.
Yeah, sacred and spiritual. Mojo's got in the ring with a chair again. No DQs. Oh my God, what a violent chair shot. GPA goes low. Oh, a chair shot to the arm of Mojo McQueen. And another shot to the arm to follow up. Now using that edge of the chair.
Mojo McQueen was taken to the limits last month by DJ Z. A couple months before that by Mustafa Ali. But he might be facing his most difficult challenge now in this new and improved, I say questionably, GPA.
Yeah, maybe not as a character, but as a professional wrestler, I think you're right.
And now GPA has the chair. Nails Mojo in the ribs.
And Mojo sent out to the floor to recover, something you rarely see him have to do. Was telling GPA he better not dare. As he continues to regain his composure, but GPA ain't gonna listen. Tope wants him out. Oh, no, he got caught. He got caught. Mojo. Oh my God, Spellbinder on the floor.
Right here. That was awesome. Can you do it to me?
That's gotta be it.
Andy Long is right there checking on GPA.
I know there's no countouts, but we have to stop the match.
Mojo's got one of those hard chairs here from ringside.
Mojo now taking GPA, sending him into the boot of a fan. The fans kicking back, putting their feet up here.
Jinx.
GPA taking a lot of barricade on that. Now Mojo just putting pressure on the neck. GPA trying to fight his way free. With Mojo, the other thing with him is he has a very long reach. It's tough to get away from him at any point. Oh, and right hands now. Just tagging GPA.
He's got him set up in that chair.
Oh, Mojo charges, and he destroyed him with that Yakuza kick.
Got him all along the side of the face.
You is in the underground now. You can't go to Lucha. Get up, come on, get up. Wait a moment.
And Mojo bad-mouthing him as well as beating him.
Mojo taking GPA and rolling him into the ring. Oh, only partially, it looks like. Again, just clubbing away, this time at the chest. Again, firing away.
We about to blow his brains out right here. You see this?
Mojo winding up. Oh, another one of those brutal strikes to the temple.
How many shots to the head can GPA take?
Especially coming from a man, in a lot of combat sports and weight classes, these guys would never face off. 245 and 185. Oh, cover 1, 2, only 2. A huge, massive weight disparity between these two guys. To take shots from a heavyweight like that time and time again, it's got to be draining.
GPA kicked out there, but he's still looping.
Yeah. And Mojo, I think 245, I think that's a conservative estimate.
Yeah.
That guy's massive. I think that's one of those things where they couldn't get him on the scales. They just threw a number out there. Now just slapping away at GPA. GPA trying to get to his feet, trying to get something going here. But Mojo McQueen doing his best to make sure that can't happen. Oh, Mojo now just clubbing away at the chest of GPA. Hey, when you look at something that, it's got more force than a chop. It's a greater surface area. It's more of a clubbing blow. Very effective from the Voodoo King. Now, boot scrape to the eyes. GPA trying to fight his way back into this. Oh, and spitting in Mojo's face again. Oh, what a kick.
Right back to the head.
It's so tough to get anything going against Mojo. Oh, and he's got that sash. And we know how much that means to GPA. Oh, no.
Remember, he spit in the box earlier.
Oh, and using the sash to choke GPA.
This is tit for tat. You're going to disrespect something important to me, I'm going to give it right back to you.
I figured this would be very physical. I did not think it would be this personal between these two men. Mojo now wearing this sash as he pounds away at the midsection. My God, what shots. Then a headbutt right to the back of the head of GPA. Mojo charges. GPA evades and Mojo goes right through that steel chair.
And that was instinct.
And GPA baseball slides him right to the floor.
GPA is on autopilot. It's all instinct right now.
Oh, Mojo just threw the chair right at GPA's head. Right when he thought he had something going, Mojo turns the tables on him.
That is five shots to the head in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, GPA wrenching at that arm, pulling it down. Oh, and that divorce court style shoulder breaker. GPA shoved off, but he's right back onto that arm. Trying to find like a straight arm bar type hold. But that shot to the ribs crumbles him. GPA just doubled over, a lot of body shots as well as the shots to the head. Mojo holding that steel chair. Oh, what a shot. GPA almost got out of the way, but I think he still took some of that. Mojo opening that up. Lord only knows what he has in mind.
GPA is struggling to get back on his feet.
Oh, GPA is scooped up and slammed down unceremoniously. Mojo, oh my God. What in the hell is he thinking? He's kicking dirt on top of GPA. Mojo up to the second turnaround leg drop, nobody home. Something we haven't seen from him before. Oh, GPA's got that arm and he's wrenching it. He's wrenching on that arm. GPA can make any man quit. But is Mojo even a man? That's the question that we're faced with. Mojo trying to change the position, trying to get some leverage, and he does. Oh, sends him down face first.
And GPA put everything he had just then into that armbar.
1, 2, and 3. No, GPA still in it. GPA still fighting on.
What is there I gotta do? What is there I gotta do? What is there I gotta do?
GPA is a mess, just scrambling around trying to get to his feet. How much does he have left in him? Oh, Mojo questioning his manhood as he lights him up. GPA sent off the ropes. Oh my God, Dust Till Dawn! Dust Till Dawn, he turns it right into a Fujiwara bar. Center of the ring. GPA just wrenching and wrenching on that arm. High level of extension on the hold. Will Mojo have to tap? He's got his hand raised to get a tap. Is Mojo gonna tap? Mojo trying to turn his body, trying to reposition, but GPA's scooting with him. He's not letting him turn it out. Mojo rolls back, schoolboy 1, 2. Oh, almost had him.
And the idea here of a title versus title match, if you lose, not only do you not win the
You
other
lose
title,
something
but you
of your
lose
own.
yours too.
Yeah, you're set further back than you were coming in.
Yeah.
GPA with that chair shot. And he is furious. Cram session, and he's not stopping. Endless story of chin breakers from GPA.
Get on him.
Covers him 1, 2, and 3. No! Mojo at the last second gets the shoulder up. What is it gonna take?
What else can you do at this point?
Neither man willing to give an inch.
GPA has given it everything he could.
And he's got to go back to the chair. Just digging it time and time again into the arm of Mojo McQueen. Driving the chair into the chest. And GPA maybe going into the high rent district, somewhere we don't usually see him go. GPA on the top rope. Comes cascading down with a splash. Driving the chair to the chest of Mojo, but how much damage did he sustain himself?
At this point, that's what he feels he has to do. He gave everything he had just moments prior, so now he's putting his body on.
Cover 1, 2, and 3, no! Mojo won't go down.
GPA's body has taken so much damage that he's starting to convulse.
And was it worth it to inflict damage to yourself at this point? GP's got him scouted straight A. Oh, gets shoved off. Mojo launches him, hot-shotting him onto the top rope. Goozles him. Choke slam, center of the ring.
You know, if there wasn't so much riding on this match, I would say, you know, maybe you just need to live to fight another day. But no, you lose 2 championships in that, doing this tonight.
Whoa!
Mojo calling for chairs, and that's exactly what he got from the rabid underground fans here tonight.
Mojo just building a contraption from hell with those steel chairs.
Nothing there but chairs and bad intention.
What does Mojo have in mind? Goozles him. Oh my God. I think he's looking for another choke slam.
This is...
GPA breaks off at the arm. Straight A gets shoved off. Goozle. Choke slam on all 6 chairs.
That's all she wrote.
Cover.
There it is.
Formality at this point. 2, 3. Oh my God. Not only I think the match was over, I thought GPA's career was over. How in the hell did GPA get his shoulder up?
And now look at this. This is something you don't see.
Oh my God! Andy Wong just got laid out, but there's no disqualifications. There's no repercussions for that.
You don't see Mojo McQueen getting rattled. And that's what I was about to point out. He is so rattled right now. He doesn't know what else he has to do to put GPA away.
And we've got a second official out here. GPA going to the arm.
So looking for a Kimura.
Kimura from GPA. Kimura center of the ring.
He's got the body scissors locked in as well.
That is in tight and deep. Kimura center of the ring. But Mojo is he's just dealing with these, just standing up. Scoops up GPA. Oh my God. Just throwing him over his shoulder. GPA trying to fight his way free. fights back. Transposition, straight A! Straight A onto a chair. He's got him covered. 1, 2, 3, no! No! Only two! Only two! What is it gonna take for someone to win this match?
They did say an hour time limit, right?
They did. I don't know how deep into it we are, but it is a distinct possibility because neither of these guys are willing to bow down. Oh, no, Mojo's got him goozled again. GPA again goes to the arm. Kimura, looking for the Kimura. Can he take Mojo down to the ground with it? No, Mojo's got him up.
And here's something to think about. Isn't there a GALLI show tomorrow?
Oh my God, Spellbinder. That's it. 1, 2, and 3, no! GPA kicked out of another Spellbinder.
Isn't there a GALLI show tomorrow?
I believe there is, and for whoever walks out, I hope they don't have a title defense.
That's what I was like, one of these guys might have to not just wrestle against
There's
tomorrow.
no way in hell. Mojo taking out another official.
I don't know that we have any more officials in the back.
We've got one more. Ref Brian making his way out to the ring. I think he might be our last line of defense, though.
Do you have a striped shirt?
God, no, and I'm not getting in there after I see what Mojo did to the last two refs. Mojo trying to set up chairs, but they're all destroyed. Instead, just making a pile out of them. And look at one punch for Mojo McQueen has done a mere mortal man. And GPA has survived multiple spellbinders, a choke slam onto just a structure of chairs. And I can only imagine what Mojo has in mind at this point. Oh, GPA blistered him with that punch. Chair shot to the arm from GPA. He's just wailing away on him. Just like we saw him do to Bryce last month. Unbelievable killer instinct. Oh, no. Super straight A onto the chairs. Mojo head first onto all the chairs. Cover. 1, 2, 3. New Underground champion. GPA has done it. GPA has reached the top of the mountain after 2 years of no one being able to defeat Mojo McQueen. GPA has finally uncrowned the Voodoo King and is our new Underground champion.
In 26 minutes, 3 seconds, your winner and your new Underground Wrestling Heavyweight Champion,
As Mojo McQueen shows respect to our new champion, Danny Scott makes his way to the ring. Once again, an eligible contender. And these two men have a deep and personal history dating back to the beginnings of 2015. And you have to know that Danny Scott, despite that brutal bout with Mike Matthews, was watching that, eyes glued to the monitor, hoping, chomping at the bit to once again become a top contender for that Underground Championship.
And he just put GPA on notice.
And while GPA is the new man here at Underground, him and Danny Scott still have unfinished business. Ladies and gentlemen, for Kirby Alexander, I am Mark Maxwell. Thank you for joining us.